the next thing I'm here to talk about is books. Oh no, Caitlin's gonna talk about books again. Yes, I am. First little group of books I'm here to talk about today are by an author named Ellen Hopkins. I'm not usually one to read about such subjects, but I don't know, I was curious and I started reading her first book ever written, and that book is called Crank. Yes, it is a book about a girl, a fairly good girl, becoming addicted to drugs. Quote from this book that I really like, just because I'm so into Post Secret. I'm like obsessed with Post Secret, it's crazy. Anyways, a book, hold on, I have to find the quote real quick. Okay, so I found the quote. Oh, here it goes. Even good girls have secrets, ones even their best friends must guess. Who do they turn to on lonely, mood-shadowed sidewalks? I'd love to hear them confess. Who do they become when night descends, a cool puff of smoke, and vampires come out to party? Second book that I read by Ellen Hopkins is called Burned. The most depressing book ever. Not kidding. Okay, so apart from the fact that this book is really depressing, it's really good. it's a good book. It actually is kind of mellow, dramatic throughout it all. It's sad. It all just becomes really depressing at the end. It's just like, what? It's over? The book is over and you leave it at that? Huh? Ouch! Actually, it is a good book and it's good to read. It's sad, but it's very good. Third book by Ellen Hopkins that I'm reading right now, is called Impulse. So far, I like this more than Crank or Burned. I actually really like this. It's about kids, these 3 kids in a mental hospital for trying to kill themselves. Now, I'm not too sure how it's going to end. It could end happily, or semi-happily, or it could end like Burned and be like, ouch, you know, like, but so far it's really good, and I like it a lot. So, if you ever are interested, if you're not interested in reading such dark, or depressing, or hard to read books, you probably shouldn't read them, but if they sound interesting to you, you should read them. They actually are very good books, and Ellen Hopkins is a very good author. So that was our book portion of the day. Yes, I'll probably have more of those when I feel like reviewing books. Next topic to discuss. There's a movie out there, and it's a movie called One Missed Call. It's a movie I went and saw with my friends, well, more like a week ago. And it's basically a movie where someone calls you and you get this voicemail, and it's basically the sound of you dying. One of the bigger things about the movie was that there was this ringtone that nobody had this ringtone, but this was the ringtone, like, this was the ringtone that played when that thing that's gonna kill you calls you. And it's not in your phone, it just happens to be, and this is what the ringtone sounds like, sort of. This is interesting. Freaky, right? Wrong. Not freaky. Not at all. Freaky. At all. Freaky at all. Not freaky. The only freaky part of the movie was this demon baby. It was like the freakiest baby I've ever seen in my life. It was just like, look at me, here on my cell phone, I'm a freaky looking baby, and I'm gonna look back at you for like 2 minutes, and you're just like, oh, I can't watch, stop looking at me, you're freaky looking, stop. Yeah, other than that, none of the film is freaky. none of it. Now, this movie basically consists of bad acting and a terrible plot line. Yeah. To the bad acting, yes. So, the main character literally has 4 of her friends die within a week. Yes. 3 of which die right in front of her. But does she shed a tear? No. Not one. Does she go into shock? Nope. Not even a little. Nope. She just sits there and stares with this expression on her face. Basically, that's what she does the whole movie. That is, of course, until she finds out she's gonna die. Then that's when the tears come flying. She's like, oh, I just lost all my best friends, but now I'm gonna die. Oh, time to cry. Yeah. You'd think that if you saw 4 of your best friends die, you would be very sad. And actually wouldn't even care if you died. I don't know, I would be a wreck if 4 of my best friends died right in front of me. I would just be a wreck. I think I'd want to die. So if someone called me up and was like, you're gonna die, I'd just be like, okay, I'm okay with that. Of course, it wouldn't make much of a movie if she decided just to die. She had to, of course, figure out what was going on, but really, there wasn't much of a movie anyway, so what's it matter? Basically, you should only go see this in the dollar theater. Nowhere else. You shouldn't rent it because it's more expensive to rent a movie than it is to go just watch at the dollar theater. I mean, it's okay to watch at a dollar theater. It's not a complete waste of time, and if you're with a group of friends, it can be kind of fun to watch. But, really, don't go see it anywhere else. It's okay. It's not a waste of $1. Well, it's not much of a waste of $1 to go see it at the dollar theater. And do not make the mistake me and my friends made. Don't go see it in theaters. In main theaters where it costs like $7.50. Do not go pay for this. Don't even go to a matinee where it's cheaper. Don't. Just go to a dollar theater. I mean, honestly, that was like one of the biggest wastes of money I've spent since I went and saw Nacho Libre. Yeah, in 2000, whatever year that came out. That was a waste of money too. But, yeah. So, there's my movie review for you. And there's my vlog. Yes, it was dumb, but that's okay. You gotta hang out with me for however long this is gonna be. Right? Right? That's cool, huh? Yeah, 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 yeah. It is cool, actually. No, I'm just kidding. It is, though. For real. Yes. So, I shall catch you guys later on my next video. Whatever it's gonna be. I don't even know what it's gonna be. So, ooh, it's gonna be a surprise. Ooh. So, tune in and tell your friends, because I need more subscribers.